Mary Kay, your plaque will be added to the Fine Arts Hall of Fame display outside the new Performing Arts Center. The Dominican Award for Service to Humanity is presented to an Edgewood graduate whose life has been distinguished by outstanding service to the community and/or parish, reflecting one or more of the values of truth, justice, compassion, partnership, and community. Today we present this award to Thomas Remington, class of 1968. Tom, would you please join me at the podium? Tom is being recognized for his exemplary work for over 40 years with African farmers. He and his family here lived and worked in Mali, Togo, Gambia. See, these are the scores. These are not usually the scores I report, or these are not the teams. I don't see Mount Horeb or Edgewood on here, but Ivory Coast, Kenya, Burkina. God bless you. Burundi, and Malawi. Did I get them all right?
Perfect.
Perfect, right? Tom's my favorite. Tom was also with the Catholic Relief Services for 19 years as the Principal Agriculture Advisor before retiring and moving back to Madison recently. How long have you lived back in Madison? A long time.
2 years.
2 years, that's recently. You'll find more detailed you'll see his bio in the page and in the program. Tom? Luckily, I turned the microphone over to you.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here, but I shouldn't start out with a complaint, but I didn't know there was going to be a PowerPoint, because I have an hour PowerPoint on Africa, but no one told me, so next time. But thank you for the Dominican Award, Service to Humanity. I went to Africa in 1977, and like most people that go to Africa, I was smitten. I stayed for 40 years. Africa is always interesting, but Africa's never easy. I think that's why I loved it. I needed support though, through this 40 years. And I got the support from my wife, Debbie Schomburg, who unfortunately is not here. She's younger than me, and she's still working. She's the Catholic Relief Service director in the Balkans, living in Sarajevo, Bosnia. I'll see her next week. My children, Neil, Paul, and Claire. Neil and Paul are here today. They went to school, they grew up in Africa with us. My parents, Frank and Sue Remington, they always supported me and my decision to spend my life in Africa, although they never visited. And my siblings, who are all here, my brothers Mike, Jim, Pat, Ann, and Frank. Of these, only Jim had the good fortune to go to Edgewood. By the way, he was the captain of the golf team, but that was in the 60s, I think, before the history was recorded on golf. So I really, I'm pleased that they're here along with their spouses. I couldn't have done it without them. They opened their homes to us every year when we descended on them with our annual home leave. And more important for me is they were there for my parents at the end of their lives, allowing me to continue working in Africa. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful to them and my friends who made the commitment to come to Africa so we could show them what our Africa and our life was like. So with that, thank you very much for the award. Thank you.
Tom, thank you very much. Thank you for helping me get through that one. all those fun names. Your name will be added to the award plaque located just outside of the Edgewood main office. We continue with our Crusader